Good morning guys and happy Wednesday, and it turns out today is indeed a Wednesday. It's a beautifully sunny day. Now let me take you upstairs so you can actually get a view outside. It's a beautifully sunny day, but it is damn windy. Although I think it's starting to calm down a bit because it's nowhere near as noisy as it was when I woke up. Let's go have a look. Oh, there's barely any movement. So we have a glorious sunny day. You can see a bit of movement in the trees. Earlier on, it was really bad. It was howling. It felt like someone was trying to blow the house down. It was that bad. Good, it's starting to calm down. Whew. Yesterday's vlog is edited and uploading right now. I'm starting to get a bit peckish because all I've had for breakfast is some nuts. Oh, look at this. This is the stock that I made yesterday. It is super thick. That is one hell of a gelatinous mess. I'm looking forward to doing something with that. What? I don't know just yet. I have some chicken left over. This is all the chicken that remains from that massive chicken yesterday. We had so much in sandwiches. It was so good. It was so good. And I'm gonna have some more now. It's not gonna be anywhere near as good now it's cold. And I don't have any applesauce left. If I'd remembered that I had some to eat today, I would have left some, kept some behind. But no, Chris couldn't do that. Oh, I wonder if I've got any cranberry sauce. Cranberry sauce will have to do. I don't know why we just didn't have that yesterday. Stupid Chris making baby food. Oh, it looks so good. Whenever we vlog in the car, it involves either the person that's not driving, the passenger holding the camera while we're vlogging, or it needs to be kind of propped up on the dashboard, and there's only one place in our car that we can actually put this camera, and it kind of rattles around a little bit. If you accelerate too fast, it kind of just falls off, and it's a bit of a problem. I put it on the tripod that I've got, like, to hold it and what have you, but it won't stay up. There just isn't. There's no way to balance it. There's no way to put it apart from this one specific place. Sorry, I'm just trying to make myself a cup of coffee. So the problem that I was having is the only way to actually have a decent camera in there is to have the GoPro. But sometimes I just don't have the GoPro with me. Well, most of the time I don't have the GoPro with me because I kind of have to plan to take the GoPro out. This camera we just take out instinctively, it goes in a pocket, whatever. But the GoPro, it needs extra batteries, charging, memory card space, and it needs to be taken. So the GoPro is usually an event camera rather than an everyday camera. Plus, it's not that great quality in low light, particularly the GoPro Hero 4. So this camera is just way better, and I wanted a way to be able to put this in the car and vlog with it kind of like somewhere. And then I figured that maybe attaching this camera to the windscreen like I do with the GoPro could be a good thing, but I couldn't find a decent mount for this anywhere. And then it got me thinking, I already have, in a second, brilliant. I already have a really good quality mount for the GoPro. Is there a way to get an adapter for this camera to attach to that? I was on Amazon and I think I found the answer, and the answer appears to be this little bad boy. You guys see that? Essentially, it's got a 1/4" screw on the end here that goes into the bottom of the camera, and then it's got a GoPro, adapter on the back, which means it should attach to the GoPro camera mount for the car, so long as it'll hold enough weight, which I think it should do, because it's supposed to hold a camera to it's supposed to hold a GoPro to the outside of your car at about 60 miles an hour. So I'm assuming it can hold this thing in the car with no wind resistance or anything. But I think that might be the answer. The only other problem is I don't know if this camera is wide angled enough to get Jen and I in. So if we want to both be in it, we're probably going to have to either have it in a really strange place in the car, or it's just going to be a one-person vlogging camera. So it's great if I'm like out and about on my own and I just want to chat. I could do that, but it might be that we still have to stick to the GoPro for like longer journeys or trips that we know we're going to make. And again, it's fine when it's daylight and we know we're going somewhere and I want to take the camera, the GoPro, but like an impromptu thing, it's so much easier if this works to be able to pop that in the glove compartment. We will try that out. Maybe jump in the car today to see if it actually even fits, if it holds the weight and stuff. Have I put sweetener in this already? Oh, I can't remember. I'm gonna say no. This might be a bit too sweet. It turns out this wind has died down a hell of a lot. It's nowhere near trying to kill us or blow our house down anymore. This is the little sucker that I was talking about. I'm gonna give it a go. It's a bit darker than I was anticipating when I was talking about doing it. but I think it kind of just sort of fits on the end there. I think it might work pretty well. I just don't know where on the windscreen I'm going to put it. Well, it turns out that that whole mount thing didn't go to plan. Hey mate, didn't go to plan, which is fine because the actual thing only cost about £5. I think that I might be able to do something with it if I've got extra connector bits for the GoPro mount, but I'm not sure if I do or where they are and whether they would still work. The biggest problem we have is the size of this camera. It's just a bit cumbersome. The car is quite confined around the window area. There's like the sat-nav bit which takes up space. You don't want to block your field of view because you need to see while you're driving.
That is very important when you're in the car.
It is pretty important.
More important than having an optimum vlogging position.
That's true.
Is being able to see where you're going.
Yeah, and then there's the rear view mirror. You need to be able to see, and it takes up quite a bit of space. Ultimately, it doesn't look like it's going to work, and the field of view on this camera is probably not quite wide enough to be able to put it in a really obscure place. So I think if we do car stuff, it's either going to have to be really bad angle, wobbly, or it's going to have to be GoPro, which is fine for summer. Summer during the day, the GoPro's fantastic. When you remember to take the footage off and take it out of the house. But apart from that, it's great. It's been a long time since we've had some red meat, so we've got some lamb today. It's minted lamb and it smells awesome. It's been grilled, so it's kind of healthy. And just veg, like usual. Because we're still healthy!
We are healthy!
And it's Wobbly Wednesday, Jen.
It is, but it's not Wobbly Wednesday, it's just Wednesday.
Yeah, it's just Wednesday. Jen concentrating really hard somewhere. She's got a pen in her mouth.
Otherwise I get purple everywhere. And that camera's getting purple everywhere.
But it's one of those disappearing pens, alright?
It is.
It's been one of those days today where I think I've barely seen Jen. She left for work before I got up. And then when she got back, we saw each other for like half an hour while we had dinner. And then I wanted to make sure she had the time undistracted to do the voiles for the window back there. So I went to do some work on that baby name app that I was telling you guys about a couple of days ago. When she was too tired, she was done. She went to bed and then I went for a bath, which means that we're a bit like ships passing in the night tonight. Do you guys ever have that problem where you and your missus, you just don't see each other one day really because of things you're doing? Is it a regular occurrence for you, or is it rare? It's rare for us. We don't usually miss each other like this. I'm assuming it's just because I was trying to keep out of her way. So she's easily distracted. I'm often easily distracted. So if we don't get in each other's way, we can usually accomplish quite a lot. Pinned, cut, all that sort of stuff from the voiles. I think she just needs to sew it up now. Anyway, it's not quite midnight, so I think I got an extra few minutes to spare because I've been working till I think it's about 10 o'clock, half 10. I get to have a bit of a break. Maybe watch some TV and probably get a hot drink. I'm going to put the kettle on. I'm going to have a green tea. Maybe a caffeine-free drink instead of green tea. I'm going to have a drink and then I'm just going to chill. Ooh, banana chips. Super tasty. Good snack. Full of sugar, so not exactly healthy. If you want healthy, have a banana. I've just realised that I haven't told you something that happened last night. I was in bed, Jen was asleep, fast asleep, and we did the whole big spoon, little spoon thing. I put my hand on her belly to see if I could feel Pip kicking, and I swore that I felt something. I wasn't too sure, so I kind of like prodded back and waited, and then I got another. I got a movement. I definitely got a kick of some description where my hand was. So I prodded back. And then I got another one, and basically it was the first time I played with my son. Last night, the first time I played with my son, and he's not even been born yet. It's just like, I poke, he pokes, I poke, he pokes. It was a great game. Jen was oblivious, she was asleep. Anyway, enough of that, I should go to bed, and maybe I could try again tonight. So thanks for watching, give us a big old thumbs up, leave any comments you want down below, and I will see you tomorrow. Hey, and why not share the video? Share it, go on, click the share button and tell all your friends.